What's up YouTube? Jeff back again from High on Android and DopeTechDaily.com. Today I'm bringing you guys another Android custom themes video. I got a lot of positive responses from the black and red Galaxy S7 Edge theme that I put on the black S7 Edge. A lot of people in the comments asked me to make one for the silver S7 Edge and the gold S7 Edge. I do have all three colors, so I figured why not? So today we're going to get into the silver S7 Edge theme that I put together. Now there are a lot of paid widgets and things in this one. Again, a lot of people also asked for me to make a free video, so I'm going to follow up with that. Again, YouTube is not my full-time job, so I don't have as much time to devote to it as some other YouTubers, but I will get to a video making free themes for each of the phones as well. This is just the theme that I put together that I'm actually using on the phone, so you guys are seeing some of my personal style here. So as we go into the lock screen, you can see the wallpaper I have on the lock screen here. I went with the all sort of silver gray theme on the silver S7 Edge. It's got white icons. You can see here we got a nice, very classy, very minimalist widget there in the center of the screen. You can see I am running Action Launcher 3, which has got the swipe out list of the apps here. So you actually don't need an app drawer icon at the bottom. That's why I don't have one. Gives you an extra app there along the bottom row. If we swipe down really quick, you can see I am running silver theme from the theme store. So if you check it out, that is called Silver Titanium. So if you check that, you can see there, that's where the wallpaper comes from as well. Now I do have one other wallpaper I've been using with this theme, which comes from backdrops. I'll show that to you guys in a second. You can see the dialer. Everything looks super classy with this theme. Definitely matches the direction I was going for my titanium silver S7 Edge. There is one little bug with this theme from the theme store, and that is if you guys look here on the dialer, you can't actually see the phone icon. You can see the video call icon. The actual phone is supposed to be here. So you see if I press that, it puts the last number there that I was supposed to be dialing. So that's kind of a problem. I actually contacted the developer. A few other people have. It's a relatively new theme. They said they're working on it. They tested it on a Note 5, so they weren't aware of the issue. So let's just take a tour of all the things that are on here. I showed you the theme itself, which you can go into the theme store, search for Silver Titanium, download that. It is a paid theme. I think it's about $2. That will give you the wallpaper. The lock screen wallpaper also comes with that, so if you want to stick with those, you can. Now there is one other alternative wallpaper I've been using that I really like as well. Let me go into my gallery actually, because I already have it saved. So if we go into gallery here, I've also been using this wallpaper, which is the Android silver wallpaper from Backdrops. So I showed you guys Backdrops. It's in the collections, in Android collections. You can go there and find it if you pay for the app. I think you need to have paid access to get into that collection, maybe, but you can check that. I'll post that link on my description over there on my website, which will be linked below. The wallpapers here, let's go ahead and set that one so you guys can see what it looks like. And then let's go back to the home screen. So this is what the theme looks like with the Android silver wallpaper from Backdrops. I really like this look as well. It has a little more of the chrome to it because the Android has a little bit of a lighter color. So you can use either of these. Again, the full guide will include both wallpapers and how to get them, where you can navigate to. So the next thing, of course, is the icons that I'm using. So the icons that are being used here, if we go to the Play Store, these are the Flight Flat Minimalist icons. This is, again, a paid icon pack. I think it's $1 or $2, but they're really worth it. If you want white icons, I think these are the best you can get. Very high ratings. You can see 4.6 on the Play Store. There are some apps that aren't themed, so if you look here through my app drawer, Chroma Keyboard, some T-Mobile apps, Falcon Pro is not themed, but most of them are themed, so most of the apps I used are in fact themed. It'd be nice to have Trident, YouTube Studio themed, but most of them are themed in the Flight Icon Pack. I definitely recommend this icon pack if you want white icons. That's why I went with that. You can also see that I don't have a folder on my home screen at all. So that is because Action Launcher 3, which again, this is Action Launcher 3 that I'm using. You can see there at the top, Action 3. Action Launcher 3 allows you to make what are called covers instead of folders. So what covers let you do is they let you swipe up and then you get your entire list of apps that would normally be in a folder. Now the advantage of that is if you have a theme like this and you don't want an icon that's not themed, like Red YouTube Studio, I don't want that to show. It's going to mess up my whole theme. I'll hide it behind the cover and I'll choose one of the themed icons for the front of the cover, like YouTube in this case. You can see I've got Falcon Pro is also not themed, but Facebook is the front of the cover. Backdrops isn't actually a cover. You can see the little icon there at the bottom lets you know that you have a cover. So social is also a cover. Google is also a cover. That's a really great feature, something I love about Action Launcher 3. It's one of the things that sets it apart from other launchers. It's one of the reasons I've started using it over Nova on a lot of my phones. So if we go into the Action Launcher 3 settings, you can see Flight Icon Pack right there. You also want to turn on Smart Size icons, which is a beta feature, it says, but it works really well just to keep the size of the icons consistent. I also changed my font to Roboto Condensed. I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. And then I also chose my cover shutter indicators to be on icon color. So those are a few things that you can do within Action 3 to make sure you get a nice consistent look. Again, I will link all of these settings that I'm using personally in the link with the step-by-step guide on my website. So we've talked about the launcher, the icon pack, the 2 wallpapers, and the theme. The next thing here, of course, is my widget, which once again is a Super widget from Super Widgets Pro, the Trident pack. So let me go into my recent apps and I'll show you guys the one that I'm using. So it is this persistent theme here. If we go into the widget preview, scroll to the bottom of the Trident pack, I am using that widget right there. So this one that gives you a little circle with the weather. It's got the time, which you can change to be 24-hour time or standard time, and then also the day as well. So you guys can see it right there. It says 5:24 p.m. Today is Thursday, and it's sunny outside because I live in sunny Arizona. So this widget's really nice. You can size it however you want. I believe I chose a 4x1 or 4x2. Let's just check it out. I believe maybe a 4x2 there. I did also change the DPI scaling. So I mentioned this in my last video, the DPI scaling. I adjusted that so that it's in the condensed format, which I think gives it a little bit cleaner look on the home screen. Now, one other customization that I want to talk about, I don't want to make this video too long, that I've added to my setup that I really enjoy, and that is my new keyboard, which you guys saw here in the list. It's one of the unthemed icons, unfortunately. It's Chroma Keyboard, which actually lets you change, I went to the clock, Chroma Keyboard lets you change the color of your keyboard depending on the app you're in. So you can see right now I have it adapt to the keyboard color to the app that I'm in. So if I go into something like Hangouts, for instance, I can type here and you can see that I get a green keyboard. If I go into YouTube, for instance, and I decide that I want to search, I'm going to get a red keyboard. Now, if you want to keep this consistent with your theme, you can also choose to have this set to a static color. So for instance, if I uncheck that, go to fixed color, I can choose gray from the list here, or silver, and then that will allow me to actually have a consistent color throughout my entire list of apps, and that's going to keep it consistent with my theme. So you can see now I'm in Hangouts and it's gray. So since you're actually not seeing the home screen when you're in an app, I like to have it match the color of the app. It just sort of reminds me which app that I'm actually in. So in that case, it's really up to you, but I do like the Chroma Keyboard. It gives you some extra customization that you can do with the theme. So overall, that's the overall look. I'll let you guys get another look here at the settings. You can see the settings here in the silver theme that I've applied. It's got this really nice look in the actual settings menu. I really like this theme. Hopefully they'll fix the issue with the dialer, and I think it'll be quite a perfect theme overall. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talked about the icons, the widget, the launcher, all the wallpapers. I'm going to link a step-by-step tutorial along with a couple of options for each of the things, wallpapers, widgets, etc. In case you want to change things slightly. 4x silver titanium theme. It's going to be over on Dope Tech Daily. The link is in the description if you guys want to check it out. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, as it really helps out the channel, and I do appreciate your support. You can also find me at Google+, Instagram, and Twitter at the link in the description. I appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.